Welcome, everybody, to the stream. We're going to be doing some giving back today. You guys have given me so much, so I figured maybe I can help you guys with something. Just here to show I'm a fan.
Yo, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Ashley, thanks for being here. Elaine, welcome.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Welcome to the stream, Dylan. How can I help you today?
Oh shit, awesome.
Don't give this a Christian stream. Keep the profanity.
Oh, sorry.
What's up, dude?
You know, I don't really have like a question or anything, but man, I've been watching your channel the past few months, and your advice helped me land my first software engineering job.
Dude, congratulations.
And I appreciate it.
Can we ask what is it? What are you doing? Can we ask how much you're paid? You don't have to say, but I'm curious.
Well, and this is a month after I graduated my simulation development program. It's a simulation development job, and I'm not really gonna say where or anything because
don't do that.
But I won't say exactly how much I'm making, but I'm making like
figures?
13. No, I'm not making that. Actually, you know what? I'll say I'm making 58, which I'm really happy with for my first job because the first company I interviewed with wanted to give me 45. So that's, I'm making way more than I thought I was going to be making at my first job.
How'd you negotiate, if you did, out of curiosity?
So my friend that graduated like a month after me, he got the same job offer the same time I did, and he tried to negotiate. They said they don't allow negotiation for people straight out of school.
What?
So, but
what is that?
like I know it's not a lot, but it doesn't sound like a lot, but I live in Florida. There's no state income tax or anything like that, so I'm not really like hurting.
No, dude, that's good.
I know
it's
it
like
sounds like I'm
1,600
settling,
bucks.
but
No, dude, that's like 1,600 bucks every paycheck if you're not married. That's pretty decent.
yeah, no, I'm really happy with it, and I'm about to get a apartment in a month, and my friend that recommended me for the job, he let me stay with him, so I'm kind of like
What's the first thing you're gonna spend that fatty paycheck on?
I need a new PC. I need a new gaming rig, and a 144 hertz monitor probably.
And then what's the first thing you're gonna waste money on if you don't count that?
Well, I'm an FPV drone pilot, so probably gonna just waste my money on a bunch of
Where's the YouTube channel?
Drone stuff.
Where can we go sub?
The YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's Chestnut FPV, but there's no T in the middle of Chestnut, so it's just CHESNUT FPV.
All right, I typed it in the chat. Everybody go Google that if you want to see some FPV. I might text you in a bit because I need to know how to get into that. I want to be doing some of that. I'm gonna text you after this call because I need to know.
Yo, absolutely. Cool? I'll help you get into that. No problem.
Sweet, dude. All right. Well, thanks for calling, man. Congratulations on the job. Let me know if I can be of more help.
Thank you, man. Have a great day.
You too, dude. This is Wholesome. All right. This stream gonna be good. What's your opinion? Should QAs be required to have CS degrees? If you're gonna be like, no, actually no. Actually, it doesn't depend. No, it doesn't. I think you're fine. You don't need a CS degree to do QA, and some QA is just manual testing. And if you don't, manual testing sounds more complicated than just clicking on stuff on the website trying to break it, or the app or whatever. If you're writing code, like writing actual tests, then still you don't need a CS degree. No, I don't think so. Can we call about anything? You call about whatever you want. It's the Joshua Fluke Show, where if you have a question or a concern or need something, I'm here. I'm here to give back. Okay, here we go.
Call from.
My name is Brandon Giles.
To accept, press.
Welcome to the stream, Brandon. How can I help?
Hello.
Hi.
I just wanted to talk to you and get some advice.
Yeah, dude. What's up?
So right, I'm 17. I'm gonna be starting college soon. I just wanted like some advice on school. So I did really horrible in high school. I had like 200 absences. I got expelled. I was a horrible student. But this time around, I actually want to be a good student. I want to do my best. I just want to see if you have any tips.
What are you gonna go to school for?
I'm still trying to decide on that. So I was considering like computer science or something in programming. but I'm thinking I might just go for a degree in mathematics, and that might like give me more options. I feel like if I wanted to do programming, that would help me like do that later on, or if I wanted to do just something more science related, it would just give me more options. Like, what do you think?
If you go for math, you could people with math degrees are going to get hired for like data science or machine learning. But like the actual job prospects, you're going to need to develop some pragmatic skills on the side. So you could do that, but you're going to have to be learning some programming and building some stuff on the side. You're going to be self-taught regardless if you get a CS degree or not, though, for like the pragmatic stuff, what you do on the job. But like, yeah, I mean, my CTO at my first job had a math degree. He was a CTO, did Ruby on Rails all day. But I don't know. Does that help?
I just what do you think? I'm looking for something that'll give me the most options. What do you think will give me the most options? I like with the programming thing. I don't know if it would be better just to straight up learn programming or learn this thing that would help me learn programming later on. What do you think would just give me the most options? That's my question.
Yeah, so the degree is like a checkbox, but if you get a degree in math, it's going to be easier for you to also do programming, but you're going to be able to do data science and machine learning too. So in like pragmatic sense, I don't think that you're going to be using a lot of it unless you're making the algorithms for like AI or data science, but that's probably going to be the most like pragmatic use case. It gives you the most options because if you want to be data science later, you could do it without math, but they're going to request math. So I think that's fine. As long as you're side hustling on the side, because you're not going to cover programming, as long as you're learning that on the side. I think it has the most utility.
I still haven't had a job yet. I was about to get a job before this whole pandemic thing. Would you have any like recommendations? I had one job interview for like at Subway, but so I just sat down. Like she gave me like a paper, 10 questions to write out the questions, and then she just talked to me. And it was just like stupid questions, like just nothing related to the job at all. I just thought it was stupid. Like, what was the point of that, and what could I have done better?
What did she say at the end? Did she say like you didn't do this right, or?
So no, at the end she made it sound like I was gonna get the job. She was telling me about how things are gonna be, just
sure,
answering some of the questions I had on the thing I had to write out. She was telling me when I'd be working, the age group I'd be working with. Like I'd be working with some other guy after high school, probably like in a later shift. Then she never called me back.
But you got to call her back and ask. How long ago was that? Might be too late now.
It's way too late now. She said she was gonna call me. So
yeah, but like you could just ignore them. Every time a company that you're applying to says they're gonna call you, I'd say you have like 30% of chance of them coming through, unless they're like a huge company. If they're like, so Subway is like a huge company, but it's franchised. So an individual owns that Subway, not like corporate. They just follow corporate's rules. So you should call them back regardless. Like I would say like 72 hours at most. Call them back is what I would say for any job.
So I was wondering what I did wrong. So that was my mistake. I didn't call him back. That was like a month or two ago.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it was a mistake, but that's probably why you didn't get it. I don't think you did anything wrong. If everything's fine, she probably just forgot or got caught up with someone else. And it's your job to get the job. If they're giving you any indication that you're going to get it, you basically have to like run them into the ground, like to the point of like almost harassment, where they're like yes or no. It sucks. It sucks that it has to be that way, but that's how it is. You got to call and call. Go ahead.
What my brother said is the way he always got a job. Like he worked at like some fast food place. He would go in person and ask if there's anything he could do to help. He would go in every single day asking if he could have the job.
Yeah.
And he said he never failed to get the job when he did that.
Yeah, because you want to provide value. You're not just asking if you can make a paycheck, which is it's the same thing, but it's the way you phrase it, basically. Like you go in and you say, how can I help? You hiring? Anything I can do for you guys? That's better than, hey, are you guys hiring? I need a job. Like that's the way it just looks better. It's just perspective. But yeah, I mean, that's what you do. You just go into all the places. Hey, anything I can do? You guys need help? I'm happy to do anything. And sometimes they'll say no. And you can say, are you sure? Well, can I get an application anyways? Even if they say no, say those words, can I get an application anyways? Because most companies have a general application. If they're, quote, like not hiring, you can still take one of those and apply it and then call like 2 days later and be like, yeah, hi, applied. And I was looking at this position. Do you think there's any way you could interview me? And I'm gonna bet you that they don't say we're not hiring. Just try it. Try it once.
Do you think it would be bad to get a job right now? My mom was saying, like, because I feel like I would have a greater chance since so many people stop working. Maybe if I was to go work at a grocery store. It seemed like right now, if I wanted to be useful, this would be a very good time to be useful. Do you think that would be a smart idea, or with the whole virus thing, that'd be bad?
I
It's
don't.
too risky.
It's how I don't know where you live. I don't know the population. I don't know how many confirmed cases or not. But I think that there's ways to do it. I mean, the demand might be up or down depending on the market in your area for people to like hiring. But I think
In my county, there's been like 200 confirmed cases, and for the area where I live, it's like it's in a mountainous area, not a very low population density. It's all forest. So I wouldn't be seeing as many people if I lived in town.
yeah, I think it's up to you, man. Like how I don't know how much of the risk that you want to take, but yeah, I mean, definitely everyone else is probably like it might be chickening out, but they might need a job for money too. So it depends. Like you could drive, Lyft or Uber, but then you still got to be in proximity of people. You could walk people's dogs on Rover. You could teach English. There's some companies that don't require a degree for that. You could teach English as long as you could prove that you're a native speaker. I'm 23, still don't know what I want to do. That's okay, me neither, dude. I feel that way every day. There's no job for me. But that's like the wrong type of thinking. There was never a job for me. I had to make my own. Like had to make what I want to do a job. I don't know how to say it. Josh, I managed to score an internship that pays pretty high. They use React and Node. I'm familiar with them, but not confident. That's cool. And your experience, do most jobs train you or make you learn on the fly? Good jobs train you. Crappy jobs make you learn on the fly. But the fact is you're getting paid to learn anyways. What's the fastest way to learn those skills? I can't tell you that. I don't know how you learn. That's the main thing. Fastest way to learn those skills is going to be like anybody else. They're going to give you a little basic task or just follow a tutorial at work and get paid to do tutorials. Are you into trading, investing? Nah, I reinvest my money into like stuff for the channel. It's not really trading. Josh, what do you do for work? Are you salaried employee? Nah. I gave that up to do this. More calls. Yeah, let's do more calls.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Joel, welcome to the stream. How can I help you, sir?
Hey, Josh, nice to meet you, buddy. I'm calling you from Barcelona, Spain.
Bienvenidos to the stream, sir.
Thank you, brother. Well, first of all, thank you for the content, man. I think you have a very high quality of content. I've enjoyed your channel over the last year. And I just wanted to ask you in regards to actually starting a YouTube channel. So I'm in digital marketing. I do data analysis. And I wanted to know, I have plenty of skills. I like to communicate. I've done sales jobs. So I have a lot of the profile that you would require to kind of start your own channel and create content. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, I can't get myself to do it. I don't know if it's a psychological block or...
It's a psychological block.
Right. So, I just wanted to know what kind of advice could you give me in regards to starting a channel? Like, how did you find kind of like your niche? Because I know like you're into IT, but you found that niche of like LinkedIn and corporate cringe and all this stuff,
Yeah. So how you find the niche? You gotta let the audience decide what you're good at. Unfortunately, that's kind of how it works. Like you can have things that you think that you're good at, but you're gonna get gut checked time and time again of what is actually good. Like how to find the niche is just by posting a bunch of different things. So if you go back to look at my channel, it's super bad. I used to post video games. I used to post vlogs. I used to post a bunch of stuff that nobody cared about, and it was pretty obvious by the results. And so I tried other things, and the views started going up, and they said more like this. Another thing is, it's gonna sound bad because we're on stream right now, but like you're gonna have to kind of ignore the audience because you'll have a vocal minority of people that will say, "Please do this. I would watch this," but that's not the reflection of what everyone actually thinks. So you have to go by the results, not by what people say and not by what you say. So you have to experiment basically, and it's a psychological block to get started. Just sit down, press record, and do the video. You don't gotta post it, but just do that. I'm sure everyone in the chat right now would love to learn about data science. Right? There's not enough of you guys out there. It's too new. We want to know. I can't talk about it because there's just not that much content about it.
Right. That's very true. And And yeah, I've filmed myself many times before, but I guess I just have to like jump into it and just start doing it. I also like I realize that you've evolved a lot as far as like kind of like how you like film, the different tools you use, the video editing aspect of it, and I'm sure it takes a ton of time for you to be able to do that, right? Like it's almost like a full-time job. But I guess you just have to start from little by little, or yeah.
Just make one video. Just make one video. Use DaVinci Resolve. It's free. That's what I use. Use OBS to record your screen. That's what I'm using right now. And yeah, I mean, just go for it. Just hit record. Use your webcam if you have to, or don't. It's up to you. But you just have to post something. People will watch it because people want to do it. They want the jobs for it because everyone sees the high-paying jobs. It's in demand, and if you just make something, people will watch.